All right, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we're going to cover how to get 10,000 targeted likes to your page using Facebook ads. Now, we're going to split this lesson into two. One is going to be what we did to grow this page, brand new page, to 10,000 likes in less than 60 days. And the other lesson is going to be how to do it from scratch. I'm going to show you everything that you need to look into, how to create the ad, how to set up a winning campaign so you get lots of engagement. Because what we want in the end is to get 10,000 likes, because from 10,000 likes, this is the point where your page can start growing organically. At the same time, 10,000 likes is what we need to get monetized with Facebook ad breaks. But what we're looking to do is a balance between free strategies to grow organically and utilizing Facebook ads to also speed up the process and grow our page as large as possible. So for our brand new fitness page that we launched less than 60 days ago, if we go down, you can see that we have reached 10,000 likes for our page. And we have 114,000 posts reached this week. We're not focusing on getting views right now. What we want to do is get the likes. So whenever you launch a brand new page, your goal is to first get those first 100 likes to be able to get your page that username that you want for your page. And then from there, you want to be able to invest some money into Facebook ads to help you grow as fast as possible. Now, I'm about to prove to you that you don't need a lot of money to invest if you want to grow to 10,000 likes if you follow my strategy. This is going to be all about setting up the right ad and utilizing the right audience in order to get to 10,000 likes. And then from there, once we get to 10,000 likes, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we continue to grow on a monthly basis. Doesn't matter how fast we grow after getting 10,000 likes, you can go as fast or slow as you want. But here's something you should always keep in mind. Never buy likes from sources outside of Facebook. You do not want to go to an external website online and buy just 10,000 likes, fake likes, just to say that you have 10,000 likes on your page. You want real people interested in the topic of your page. You want people who will engage with your content. And I'm going to show you how you can get it really cheap. Now, if we go down, you can see there are posts here that are getting 200 likes. There's posts here with 400 likes. There's people who are engaging with our content. That's because we're making sure that the people who are liking our page are extremely targeted. We don't want to get just random people who are going to like anything. We want to get people who are truly interested in the topic of our page, because this is how we're going to make money later on. So as you can see, our page now has 10,246 likes, and it continues to grow on a daily basis. So I'm going to show you the Facebook ad strategy that we've been using over the past, I would say 45 to 50 days, which is how long it took us to get to this point. And that's because mainly I didn't want to rush it. And I'm going to show you a strategy that I use to keep the cost down, to ensure that my cost doesn't go up after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. All right, so I'm going to give you a breakdown of how we were able to get 10,000 likes really fast basically within 45 to 50 days by investing very little money. And this is a strategy that I utilize with most of my pages, depending on what type of page is. If it's a niche page designed to make money with Facebook ad breaks or instant articles, this is exactly the strategy that I follow. If it's a page for e-commerce or something that you're looking to sell, usually you want to be a little bit more targeted with your audience, because you're not worrying about monetizing that page and getting to 10,000 likes real fast in order to get monetized. But in this case, because we're building niche Facebook pages, you want to get to 10,000 as fast as possible. So as you can see for this ad right here, this is a page likes campaign. For this ad, we have a budget of $5 per day. We have received today 99 likes at about 1 cent per like. So this is very low. This is the lowest that you can go when it comes to getting likes on Facebook. Now I'm going to break down the ad for you. I'm going to show you the actual ad. And then in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how you can create ads like this. And I'm even going to show you how to create a campaign to get likes really cheap. So as you can see, I have two ads right here. One says worldwide and the other one is for tier 1 countries. So tier 1 countries are basically countries like the US and Canada. And we're going to talk about in the next few lessons. I'm going to cover why I have two separate ads one is worldwide and the other one is for tier 1 countries. So I'm going to show you the differences between the two, and you're going to learn why that is really important. So for now, you can see that we have a $5 budget for these ads, and we have 104 likes today with 1 cent per like so far. So if we go to yesterday, you can see that we received 597 likes at about 1 cent per like. So this is really important because you can see that we're only spending $5 per day. And one key strategy that you can utilize to maintain a very low cost per like. Number one, remember that you have a 90-day window to grow to 10,000 likes. Now, if you have a lot of money and you can spend $100 in a single week to get to 10,000 likes, good for you. But I actually wouldn't recommend it, mainly because that's gonna increase your cost per like of about $5 to $10 per day. And just start the ad for about 7 days, and then turn it off for maybe 3 or 4 days, and then turn it back on for about another 7 days. And that's gonna help you get a very consistent cost per like, where it's not gonna go really high, and you'll be able to get to 10,000 likes with a very small budget. So basically, you don't need $500 or $1,000 to get to 10,000 likes in the first 90 days. You can easily just spend, $100, maybe $150 to get to those first 10,000 likes. And I believe so far, in order to get to those 10,000 likes for our fitness page, we have spent about perhaps $75 to $85 in the last 50 days. So now let me show you the actual ad that we utilize for this page, and I want to show you the audience, and I want to show you why we follow this strategy. So as you can see, the potential reach for this one is 27 million people. We have our daily budget of $5 per day, and this estimated daily page likes, don't really listen to this, because as soon as you increase your daily budget, your cost per like is going to go up, so you're not really going to get the same likes that they're telling you. So if we go down to audience, this is the important section, mainly because the targeting is what mostly is going to keep your cost per like really low. So we're targeting worldwide audience, we're targeting people from 18 to 50, and we're targeting English speaking countries worldwide. So it doesn't matter where they come from as long as they speak English. And we have the detailed targeting section, which is the most important section. We have female bodybuilding, fitness girls, and weight training. Now this detailed targeting section is really different from this one, and that's because we want to keep it a little bit broad to get people to like our page for a very low cost. You do not want to go out there and buy a bunch of fake likes to get to 10,000 likes. You want to make sure that you can get a very low cost per like to your page for as low as possible. So this is what we're doing here, because we're trying to get to 10,000 likes. 10,000 is the magic number on Facebook. This is where you start qualifying for monetization. This is where you can get some organic engagement, and you can start growing organically because you have more people sharing your content and liking your content. So you can see that our gender targeting was women, and that's because of our niche, our fitness page, we were targeting women who like to go to the gym, work out and lift weights. Initially, what we wanted to do is to have at least 90% of the people who like our page to be females, because that is our target niche. And this truly depends on the type of page that you have. So for example, let's say that you want to have a vegan page. So your target niche might be just females who are vegans, and you can simply just go to Facebook ads and say, okay, I only want females worldwide who speak English who are vegans. And you can definitely specify all of this within the Facebook ads platform. So this setup right here, it depends entirely on the niche or topic of your page. You can find a ton of different topics, interests, and behaviors inside of the detailed targeting section of Facebook. And like I said, in the next lesson, we're gonna do this from scratch to show you how you can easily do this and replicate it for any Facebook page, any niche that you want. The only aspect that I like to do consistently with every new page, niche page that I launch, is that worldwide audience, the age range between 18 to 50, and the English speaking countries. So basically the only thing that will change is the detailed targeting section, because that truly depends on the topic of your page, on what you're going to be targeting, what type of audience you want for your page, and usually the gender. So now let's talk about the actual ad that we utilize for this campaign. So in this case, we utilize a meme, and memes tend to work really well because what we want is people to engage with the ad. Memes are quite helpful to get people engaged, and we did set up multiple ads utilizing stock photos, and that didn't work out really well. This one allowed us to get really low cost per likes because a lot of people were engaging with this ad. As you can see, 3,000 people liked this ad. And we're simply asking a question, which is, are you the type of woman who doesn't need help carrying the groceries? And then we ask people to like our page. Asking questions with your ad typically work really well, especially if you have an image that grabs people's attention. And in order to create this image, we'd simply use Canva. You can see the image here. We took a photo from Google, a Photoshop image from Google, and then we added some text here saying I carry all my groceries in one trip, and then we have a funny picture here. So this did the trick when it comes to getting a very low cost per like, because a lot of people were liking this ad. And you can play around with different images and different memes to see what works best. You can set up multiple ads. You can easily just replicate an ad set and basically allow you to test multiple ads to see which one gets the best results. And I'm going to show you how to do this from scratch in the next lesson, which we're going to cover how to set up this entire thing from scratch so you learn how to do it. So if we go to our ad set, you can see there's a duplicate button here. So you can replicate that ad multiple times with different images, and then you'll be able to see which ones actually work best. You want to change the image, you don't want to change the actual caption, or you don't want to change the targeting. You want to change the image, because sooner or later, once you find an image that works, that's going to keep your cost per like really low, and that's exactly what you want.